Tommy G posted another video visiting Kentucky's most dangerous city. I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even think Kentucky had niggas there. If you know to Kentucky, you know that that's not a place where niggas go to. But okay, bro, sometimes I want to watch this nigga video, sometimes I don't. Fuck it, let's...
We're on our way to H Block. We just got word someone just got shot right there.
What the fuck?
Every day.
Shootings happen almost every day.
I didn't know all of those every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. Today, we're in the trenches of Kentucky.
H Block Duke, man. Cut though. OBHB, y'all know how we rockin', man.
Big dogs gotta eat.
I just woke up to a template. Nigga acting like you on the block, I know the Kimbe. It's only Tuesday, bet your ass be there by Wednesday. I'm in Denver in December like I'm Philip Lindsay. Y'all on Twitter acting bitter, but still bought my mixtape. Apple fritter with a vacuum sealer on the E-way.
On this channel, we often take a deep dive into the underworld and sketchy situations. In today's episode, we head to the most dangerous and murderous city in Kentucky, Louisville. With 4 straight years of triple-digit homicides, reckless behavior and gun violence is an everyday issue here. To explore the challenges facing Louisville, we meet up with an old friend of the channel, H Block Duke. We met him.
Kentucky like that? I didn't even know Kentucky was like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know that. You never hear about Kentucky though. Like, I just thought Kentucky was where, you know what I'm saying, niggas fried chicken and, you know, white folks was down there, nigga. I guess the black people gonna take over that bitch. Ain't that some shit? They getting back their land, bro. Fuck it.
In September of 2022, and unfortunately, YouTube age restricted that episode because we had a discussion about a particular shamanic vegetable. In that 2022 visit, we were surrounded by guns. We had a near drive-by shooting situation. We did some push-ups, and we also had a lot of fun together. A couple unfortunate things have happened since the last time we visited Duke in Louisville. Some of the friends we met 2 years ago, Cha-Cha and Slowbucks, were not able to be in today's episode because they are now both incarcerated for a few years each. But more on that.
Well, damn.
Folks, tragic violence does occur in this episode, so viewer discretion is advised. Join us now as we meet up with H Block Duke, and he takes us through the trenches of Westside Louisville.
It's not just gangster rappers that need a lawyer in their circle. You do too. Someone can crash into you in their car. You get hurt at work. Hey folks, I'm Tommy G, and today... And let's be real, crazy things happen all the time. When these things happen, you need to be ready. Morgan & Morgan is a personal injury law firm that you can check out. They're here to help you win the fight against the insurance
big ass
companies trying
dog.
to lowball you. No paperwork, no appointments, no money up front. All of it can be done from your phone. As America's largest personal injury law firm, they're here to help you win the fight against insurance companies. And just recently with their client out in Philly...
I ain't gonna lie, Tommy G has to be probably one of the most verified and most, like, street credit nigga, white nigga ever. Nigga has went to almost every nigga has went to everybody's hood and ain't got nothing, and ain't nothing happened to him yet. This nigga is verified in the hood, bruh. Nigga got street cred. Literally. That shit crazy.
Insurance was trying to cheat them, but they didn't fold. They stood on business and their client won 26...
This nigga could be literally chilling with Pablo Escobar and El Chapo. That's how street credit I bet he is, bro.
$1 billion.
If they were still, well, if Pablo Escobar was still alive, bro. But, you know.
Now that's a mean chunk of cheese, boy. Now that's what I call standing on business. Morgan & Morgan makes it easy to file a claim. And the cool thing is, your claim could be worth millions. To start it, it's as simple as going...
Yeah, nigga, I get it.
We're back in
Shit.
the beautiful city of
Yeah,
Louisville,
damn.
Kentucky. We're gonna go through the absolute trenches here. This is a city that's seen a big increase in gun violence, and we're meeting up with a friend we met
23
2
homicides
years ago.
is insane,
H
gang.
Block Duke. This is H Block Duke. We're making it happen. What up, big dog?
Live
How
right
you doing,
here
man?
in the studio. It's the best studio in the city. I'm gonna bring my guys nothing but the best top dollar.
Last time we met up with H Block Duke, our video got age restricted because we talked about magic vegetables, shall we just say. But we're gonna do this again. We're gonna see what we've learned in the last 2 years, how life has changed. But without further ado, folks, H Block Duke.
What's up? How you doing?
How you doing,
You
man?
know, we back. We back in Louisville, Kentucky. H Block, man. Y'all know how we do.
Is this H Block right now?
Nah, it's Boystown Road. See, this is the good part of Louisville. You can come in like, you know, politic. It's a lot of restaurants, bars. This is like the part of the city where you can come have a good time. Don't really have to worry about too much.
Is this where you take your lady on a date?
Yeah, I'll take my lady on a date.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah, I got a girlfriend.
Yeah? How long you been dating her?
Since like 3rd grade, like that long. So you know it's been a rough experience.
Damn.
You know it's been a lot of ups and downs.
You gonna pop the question or what?
Gotta to get myself together. It ain't her, it's me. And this is my guy right here.
What's
State
up, brother?
Town Hall.
What's up, man? What's up?
Nicest cameraman in the city.
Do you ever get scared filming a music video?
In the beginning, when I first started doing it, yeah, a little bit, but you kind of adapt to it.
Have you ever had to sprint during a music video shoot?
Yeah, a couple months ago.
What happened?
Some bullets were fired. The only reason I knew they was being fired at us is because there was like this metal container behind us, but we was in a pitch black abandoned building, and I heard the bullets hitting the wall behind me.
Do you think it was targeted at the rapper doing the video, or was it a random shooting?
I think it was targeted.
That's frightening.
Yeah.
But have you ever had that with me? No. We don't want nobody getting injured or hurt or nothing on not watch. Because, you know, that falls back on us.
For the music video, do you ever check to make sure that the weapon is empty when they're
Oh, yeah.
doing all this to you?
I don't really care if they put guns in the video. I always say keep one out the head and fingers off the trigger at all time when you aim at the camera. Like whenever I first started doing it, it was a little scary having guns, like especially like when there's multiple of them getting aimed at you at the same time. It's like, oh god.
And then I feel like you got to be professional also. When I'm getting to in my career, I don't want any more guns. Like people know we have guns. Kentucky's an open carry state, so you better have a gun.
When you go and visit the kids, what do you talk about?
I tell them my story, I tell them where I come from, and what y'all hear me say in my music, it's not for y'all to take and live. It's for y'all to understand that I don't want y'all to go through the same thing. I want y'all to learn from me. Like, but most times as I see us growing up, sometimes you have to learn the hard way. Like, it's glitz and glamour, you know, the girls want to suck your you know, get a little popularity, a little fame, but, you know, police is on you more. You can't move how you used to move. Can you just go to Walmart with your kids? It's just different.
That's gotta be stressful.
Yeah. When I go do these schools, when I talk at these schools, most songs they know is the most disrespectful song.
That's facts. That's facts. I fuck with that though. I fuck with that. Like, you know, he actually talking to the kids. He's like, hey, just because I'm doing this shit don't mean that you have to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm this is how I live. That don't mean you gotta live like this or try to even like, you know, act like you gotta, you know, act like that or try to live like that. Like, this is my life, you know. Like, you don't gotta try to do what I do. I fuck with that.
He was a Gillette.
So I think that's a good point though, because it seems like right now in rap, it seems like the best way to blow up is the more violent you are, the more crazy you are,
facts.
the more airplay the song's gonna get. Do you ever struggle with that? Because it's like, I want to blow up, but also I want to have a good message for the kids.
That's the main struggle. Reality with entertainment. It's consequences for the stuff that people portraying to be reality. All this beef and all this drilling, all this sliding, like somebody has to pay for this. And then I got guys that I'm not willing to sacrifice. I don't have pawns on my team. Like everybody, I want to be big, better. So I may need them one day. I don't want to just be the person everyone has to go to.
So as a leader, you feel like it's your responsibility to protect your team and not put them in bad positions.
Yeah.
You took us to a place. Where are we right now?
Man, we at next level, man. One of the hardest shops in the city. Come
Okay.
on, come tap in.
Back on that. I'm round with a pipe, don't stop it like you know we coming. Facts. I go play, control the paint. Andre Drummond. Don't got no favorite rapper. I looked up to my big cousin.
I take this one look at you, I know you season your chicken well.
I do. I got the season in my
You got to. You got to.
As do you.
You got to look around and pick a nice fit out. We're going to put that shit on, shoot a video. I'm going to show you how to do it in Louisville, Kentucky.
What do you look for when you're looking for a get up?
You got to go feet first. Unless you find something like so crazy, like, and you can just go with some white forces or something like that, you feel me?
I see you grab the off-black cop shirt.
Yeah.
Why that shirt?
Just because I was just finding something.
You like
I don't
shippers?
ship cop shirt.
Okay. Because a lot of rappers do. I've met rappers that are smart normally, but after cop shirt are damn near retarded.
But I like the rap. So if I get off cop shirt, I'm gonna sound like
Chopped and screwed.
way different. I done been off drink before and tried it. I just don't produce well off of
It
it.
doesn't help you in the studio.
No.
Kids back home might see people drinking cough syrup or brands like this and think cough syrup is cool. Unless you like making your IQ half of what it is, I'd recommend not to use it.
This is next level shit.
So, to me, spending money is difficult. I'm a frugal person by nature, so like, especially when I see like a $140 t-shirt, I'm like, oh my god, like, this isn't gonna be good. Like, I almost have to leave the store, you know what I mean? Is it hard for you to spend money on stuff like this?
Nah, because I'm spending it on my craft. This is for my look. This is my costume. Say if you was an actor and you needed a Batman costume, $300. Good job.
That's not true. Because rappers do have to uphold a certain image. Like, do you think a rapper can blow up nowadays with Walmart fit?
It depends on what you're talking about.
Have you ever done a real job?
Yeah.
What was your job?
I did construction, like, you know, like Dick's, somebody on a basketball rim from Dick's. Like,
He do like a nigga that do construction. I'm not gonna hold you.
come dig a hole, pour the concrete, you know, set the anchor,
Yeah.
let it cure for two days, then come and put the basketball rim on. Whatever really I can do, I'ma do it. Like, I ain't no type of person that's just gonna be broke. Like, I know a lot of people nowadays don't want to make no money. Like, if your pocket is flat, empty, bro, get a job.
People get like too proud to do certain shit. Like, I made my first amount of dough doing lawn mowing. I'll go door to door, knock on my neighbors' doors, mow the lawn, weed whack.
Happy when my boy seeing. Gonna get this together. This is the next level shop.
1512 Bardstown Road. We're open 12 to 8 every day except Mondays. Y'all come check us out.
If you bring your Switch,
That hat
you get
fire.
20% off.
I said somebody just got killed by H Block or police is all over.
Do you know who got killed?
Nah. It wasn't none of my people. Like, this just literally happened, though. This is hot in that area.
Should we drive past, you think?
Don't do it, because then it's gonna make it seem like we did it.
H-Block is a sketchy place, dude. We were 8 minutes from the notorious spot locals refer to as H-Block, a place that the last time we were there, guns were upped in a drive-by shooting scare, and we learned that nearby, a young man had just been gunned down in broad daylight. The fact that someone was willing to both kill a teenager and do it across the street from an elementary school just as kids were getting out of school speaks to a sad
That's
combination
insane.
of recklessness and disregard for life.
Shantavion Bullitt was shot and killed on 28th Street and Garland Avenue around 4 p.m.
This incident kept us from visiting H-Block, so we instead drove to O-Block to tap in with Duke's posse. Here's what happened. We were on our way to H-Block, and we just got word someone just got shot and killed right there. One of the things we keep thinking about on this channel is what could be done in a city to reduce gun violence, because there are all these young men that die every single year that could have been a contributor, that could have been something, that could have been someone to the community could have been proud of. And we have men that are getting into these cycles, and the question is, how do you break a cycle? I think it starts with economics. I get really upset. I see the government, they send money overseas all the time. We just had a $90 billion bill go to different wars around the world. How much money would it take to put a manufacturing plant in Louisville, Owsley County, Kentucky, the poorest county in America? Because to me, once you give people solid economic ground, I think a lot of people gravitate towards that. We're 3 minutes from H-Block. We're gonna make a quick stop and come right back to O-Block.
I can show y'all exactly where it's at. Just FaceTime me.
Okay, sounds good. Some of the most dangerous...
That, bro, and people, bro, government don't give a fuck, honestly. Like, they don't really care. They don't really care if people are shooting the fuck out of like each other. Like, they don't care. NCA, but they don't really care, bro. And that's just the downfall. That's just literally the bottom line, is they don't care about, like, if people are getting hurt or dead. Like, they don't give a fuck, bro. Who, like, you know, like, it's not doing nothing for them. So it's just like, hey, bro, like, you know, they already don't like, you know, so hey, they figure, hey, let's let them, you know, kill themselves off, like, you know. So I mean, they're not gonna do anything for it. I mean, it's just
As we ever been are like the little pockets in a safe state. In South Dakota at Pine Ridge was super dangerous. In Des Moines, Iowa, that was super dangerous. Safe state, dangerous area. Last time we came here was scary, and now next time we come here, someone dies.
This shit happen every day.
Shootings happen almost every day.
Ain't no almost every day. A shooting happens 2-3 times a day. You know what I mean?
So we're pulling up to O-Block of Kentucky. Last time we were here, there were a lot of people with guns. But if we actually look at the homes, this is the nicest project I've ever been to. From the house.
I'm gonna say, these motherfuckers look nice though. The homes look kind of like, you know.
And then we just came from H-Block where you saw a lot of boards on the window.
Look at these houses, nigga. This shit like goddamn. This shit like the nicest part of Virginia. What the fuck is this?
Housing projects like this are encouraging because this is decent living.
No,
My
facts.
next order's coming up right here. Okay, about the shit up, he just gotta stay out of the way, stay out of jail and shit. He be on boy, he's a little slow, but he's fast. Yeah, you know, I need to be a little off, but they're a little right. You feel me?
So when we were here 2 years ago, you guys were locked up.
Yes, sir.
How
Yeah.
old are you?
I'm 19.
You were locked up as a 17-year-old?
Yeah, I got locked up when I was 16. I had got an assault charge.
What started the fight?
Nah, I shot somebody. I ain't fighting nobody. This
happened at O-Block?
Yes, sir. Over at the park. We was both in the little boot camp.
Yeah. Like a juvenile school?
Yeah.
And what'd you learn while you're at the juvenile school?
I'll go back.
Did they get you in any sports or anything?
Yeah. We played basketball. We went fishing and shit like that too.
Do you like fishing?
Hell yeah. I seen you do a push-up last time. Let's get it.
How many should we go for?
I can't do 20 straight. Oh, let's do 10. 10 nah, we gonna do 11. 1, 2, 3.
He actually is like, they actually like I don't know, they actually respectable young men though. They actually respectable young men. Like he was saying yes sir, no, like you know what I'm saying? Like he actually respectable. Like they just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's just the environment, bro. Oh shit. Oh, it's just the environment that they in, bro. Like you can't really stop. Like it's hard to like be like, oh, don't be like me, when it's the only thing that I see. Like, so it's like only like it's like a lot of you are like, it's like a lot of people are gonna fall into that, but it's like also, you know, some people are not gonna fall into it. But it's like, damn, if my friends are doing it, like, and they're making money or they doing something, like, you know, it's like, oh, I have to do this because that's the only way that I know. But I mean, until finally, you know. But I mean, hey, like, I mean, this guy's like, you know, he said he's, you know, he done some things, but he's still like respectable, like, you know, he's still a respectable young man. So I mean, I don't know. It's just like, you know, I just feel as to like it's hard to kind of be like, oh, don't be like me or don't do this, when it's like, damn, like the people who are telling me that, they're not doing, like, you know what I'm saying, they're not helping, because it's the simple fact of like, yeah, you're telling me that, but it's like you're still doing the shit that you're doing. So like I'm seeing that as like, oh, this nigga just, you know, you're not really hearing what you saying, you just kind of talking, like, you know, like you're not really taking in the shit yourself, so why the fuck should I? You know, it's kind of like one of those things, and it's, yeah, it's
Dog gotta eat.
Big dogs gotta eat something.
Let's talk about something serious, okay? As we were trying to go to H-Block, we found out some really bad news.
Then what happened?
Louisville police, like literally, if you summon me to court, I will testify that this man was innocent. I was with him the entire time. What is that like hearing that call?
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of frantic. Like, I don't want nobody losing their child. Any mother losing their child, like, you know, it hurt. When you come from where I'm coming from, you keep seeing all these kids down here and there. You wish you could just be the voice of reason. Yeah. Like, man, fuck that shit. Let's get some money. Let's uplift the city.
Does that ever get depressing to hear that same story over and over and over again?
Yeah. Because it gets to a point to where we like crabs in a bucket. Like now, I'm one of the hottest artists in the city. Like everybody wants to tag along. Everybody want to diss me. I'm getting dissed from people I don't even know. It's just a whole lot of people that thinks that that's the way to diss people. Be like, the best way, like if you are going to be in the streets, get your money and stay out the way. Like beefing stops the money. Like it's been so many times I done had deals and opportunities, and what I got going on and what I'm presenting myself as, a lot of people think that investing in me is like a liability. And they don't want to invest $1 million and $2 million in me, and I'm out here living like this, and you feel me? So that's why we doing this and showing them the difference of the city.
Why are so many people wanting to get into beef?
When I was growing up, it was about the drug dealers, about who got the money. Now it's about who killed the most people.
So the shooter.
The shooter is more praised than the boss, than the big dog.
Why is it that someone from here can't become a plumber or a real estate agent or run a fast food restaurant, be the manager at a McDonald's?
I feel like a lot of people can, because at my 9th grade year, I went to a private school and I got to see the difference of people's livelihood. Like when I grew up, I seen my uncle selling drugs, my mama selling drugs, my daddy selling drugs, and they all took care of the family. If I grew up, I had a doctor uncle, my mom's a lawyer, my dad's this, it would probably make me want to...
Now, facts though. But because here's what I thought, right? And this is like what I told my brother this, like when we was in New York and we was seeing all these people, like, you know, begging for money and stuff like that, or like, you know, they were dancing and stuff for money. I was like, bro, why don't they just get a job and, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, so they can have like money instead of doing this. And my brother told me they probably don't know no other way to make money. Like, you know what I'm saying, this is their only way to know. So I feel like it's like, damn, if I'm put in an environment where my mom has sold drugs, my dad has sold drugs, all of this stuff, it is literally impossible for me to even try to like be like, oh, I'm gonna be a dentist, I'm gonna be a doctor. I don't have no support in that. There's nobody around me supporting that dream or that goal of mine. Everybody around me is worried about, you know, taking care of the family. And That's all that they're worried about. They're not worried about if I go to fucking school or not. They're worried about taking care of the family, make sure I'm good. So for me, it's like, damn, how do I do that? I gotta do the exact same thing. I see what they're doing. I see what my parents are doing, and I do the exact same thing. It's really hard for a person in that predicament or in that scenario to just kind of just like be like, you know what, fuck all that. Like, my parents have gone a wrong way, and I'm gonna go a different route. Like, it's very little people that actually, like, when they're in an environment like that they don't really like they change, or they try to go for being a dentist or a doctor and shit like that. Like, it's really hard for them to do that, but it's simply because that's all they know. Like, if your parents only know how to sell drugs and all this shit, they don't really know how to make actual, like, they don't know how to teach you, go to college and all this shit. Nigga, you're not gonna want to go to college because that's not what they teach you. Like, what you embed in your kids is very fucking important. Like, when you embed in your kids, you should go to college, get a good grades, get a degree. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you embed in me, make sure you take care of the family. How do I do that? And I'm seeing that you doing this. I don't really know how you're taking care of us, but as I'm getting older and I'm seeing how you're taking care of the family, I'm assuming, this is what I gotta do. Feel me? Like, I don't want to, but it's just like it's just like
because I see that it's possible and tangible to take care of the family.
So basically, that highlights the importance of a role model.
Yeah, it kind of gives you the satisfaction of when your granny's late on her rent and you can see your mother pay the rent and you know how she's paying it. Like,
yeah.
If it ever comes to that time, I want to be that person in the family.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's like one of those things, like a step up. It's like, I gotta step up and do this for the family. It's not that I want to, but I just got to, because this is the predicament that I'm in right now. Like, I have no other choice right now. Like, there's nothing else around me. Like, me going to college for 4 years is not doing shit for me, because it's not helping me pay my bills or helping my mom or my dad or my family members on the rent or nothing like that. So I gotta figure out a way to make money, and that's the easiest way to make money is what my mom and my dad have been doing. So that's how easily it jumps into, let me do this shit too, because, you feel me? They already know the game. They already know how to get the shit.
I want to be the person to call on.
Two friends that we met last time, Cha-Cha and Slow Bucks. Where are they?
They in federal. One's in West Virginia. They're both in federal prison, and they both in West Virginia at two different locations. Cha will be home in like the next 2 years. Slow will be home in the next 4 or 5 years. We just holding it down for them and keeping the shit going. They were supposed to call in today, but somebody got stabbed in his jail, and they put them on lockdown. He can't call. And then Slow Bucks said that the same thing going on in his jail. He can't call. And that's where people got to understand how people lose in touch with their family when they go to these federal facilities. Like, this stuff happens to where you can't talk to your family for 3 months. And like, once you're out of sight, you're out of mind. So you gotta kind of keep them energized and keep them alive and like, you feel me? So that, that's been weighing a lot on me.
They were cool guys. We had a really great time last time we met them. What are they serving time for, and how much time are they serving?
Slowbuck's got 10 years, and he's gonna have the new First Offenders Act. If it's non-violent, you get to do 60%. They've been in there about a year, so he's looking at another like 4 years, something like that.
And what do they accuse him of, or what do they book him for?
They accused him of conspiracy, controlled substance with some drugs, something he had nothing to do with. But when you're in our position, they can paint a picture of you. As long as they can paint the picture, it doesn't matter if it's the real Mona Lisa or not.
What is Cha-Cha away for?
Cha-Cha, he's away, man. Me and him was together. We was riding one day. And, just profiling as usual. We got pulled over. He's a man of his word, stuck to the code and, took his charges, a little gun charge, a little nothing major. Trying to protect himself in a city full of violence. It's hard to, not do that.
Cha-Cha he's a white boy? He's relatively small. How is he doing in prison?
I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna do in prison the same way you do in the streets. If you're a stand-up man in the streets, you're gonna be a stand-up man in prison.
Remember last time we thought a drive-by was about to happen? Mm-hmm. People started clutching?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was frightening.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was a different time. Like, I've been more calm and things. They don't try to make
You were more heavy in the rap beats at that time.
Yeah, I'm trying more to make peace now, like...
You want to introduce us to some of the crew?
Yep, I'm about to change in my fit, and then we'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Chino Martin, Star Clothing brand.
Is that a person or is that just a cool sounding brand?
Cool sounding brand.
Okay.
We ain't got in God, we trust, we always believe in God.
You're a religious man?
Yeah, got to. If you don't believe in God, you got some type of God. Your God, my God, whoever's God. As long as you believe in a higher power, you got to.
He actually a well-spoken ass, like, you feel me? He actually well fucking spoken, bro. Like, like he know, like, you know what I'm saying? He know, this ain't really like, you know, he know what he doing is wrong, but at the same time, it's like this what I gotta do to feed my family, you know, like. This type of nigga, you know, if a lot of hood niggas was like this, I feel like, bro, it wouldn't be as bad as it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can own up to some shit. Like, he know, oh, if I do some shit wrong, I can own up to my mistakes and shit. Like, I feel like a lot of people, if it was a lot of actual, like, street niggas like this, bro, I feel like it wouldn't be, like, a lot of killing. I feel like everybody would come to an agreement. Well, not, yeah.
In the 2 years since we've been here, what's changed in life? What's new? What's different?
I don't even know.
This is a question I want to ask, which is,
This
looking at the stats.
This nigga just say he don't even know. Nigga, you live there. What do you mean?
Triple-digit homicides the last 4 years in a row. How young were you when you heard your first shooting or saw your first shooting?
I was like elementary. I don't remember. I don't know the exact age. I was in elementary though. I was at a funeral and I was probably like 10. And just got shot up and I just started running.
Do you know what happened? Like what the story behind it was?
No, I don't know. It was a shooting. I don't know. It was like a little argument. Yeah, a lot of shit. You don't even know it. Just be shit going on.
What part of Louisville is the most hot?
Yeah, I heard the West End. The West End.
Okay.
The whole West End.
It seems nice though, and like it looks
Yeah, that's because they sold it.
It used to be a project.
They took all the project down and redid them. But it was bad there.
It's one of the nicest looking projects I think I've seen.
No, fact. Look at these houses though, bruh. It's like a nice fucking neighborhood. I'm not gonna lie, but if you go to, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I'm not gonna hold you, bruh. If you really didn't know nothing about Kentucky, bro, you would think this is actually one of the nicest neighborhoods you've ever seen. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. And come to find out, nigga, you wake up and you hearing all gunshots. That shit crazy.
Like a lot of people that live down here now, a lot of their family members live down here when they was young.
In this neighborhood right here, my family goes back 30 years, man. As it got nicer, did it get safer? No. And how new is this?
Oh, they built this back it was like early 2000s. That's where we feel the safest at. Yeah, I really feel safe.
This is safer than if you go to the suburbs?
Yeah, safer than that.
Why is that?
I don't know. We just been here our whole life. That's where we been at. Then when you live in the suburbs, you gotta worry about certain shit, other shit, looking at you wearing the shit. Down here, you just be yourself and you safe. You got an opiate crisis here. It's bad.
Is fentanyl creeping in the city?
Yeah, it's all the same. It's bad. It's been bad here though.
How long has fentanyl been in Louisville?
Shit, I was in high school. I've been in high school for damn near 10 years. Like rocking the city don't like 20.
What'd he say? No, that's not bad. That's not bad. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay.
That's when it got worse.
What should be done with the homeless people? Like, if you were mayor, where do you put them? Where do they go? How do you let them live?
Yeah, it's a lot of banned goods out there. They should get in like programs to help themselves first. Give them they got people that want that shit for themselves too, though.
When you see money going overseas, like we just had $90 billion overseas to wars, not in our country, and yet we have big crises in our own city. What does that make you think?
Joe Biden. They didn't make me the president.
And they getting their ass whooped. Sending $1 billion over there just for them to get their ass whooped. It's crazy, gang. And they not helping us at all. We sent $1 billion to them just for them to get their ass whooped. Nigga, like Cat Williams said, bro, you should send all the hood niggas over there and let them niggas go to work. Let them like the ones that actually like about that shit, bro. Let them niggas go over there and handle that shit, bro. I guarantee it. Somebody, nigga, we win it. I think we win. I'm not gonna hold you. It's some hood niggas out there, nigga, that just can't die. Like, you feel me? Like, if we send some hood niggas over there to Ukraine, bro, let them niggas fight. I mean, shit, we giving away fucking $1 billion anyway. Shit, might as well. I mean, them niggas killing each other anyway. So, like, hey, fuck it. Let's get them niggas over there, bro. I guarantee nigga, hey, them niggas will win that shit for us, bro. Oh, God. $1 billion well spent.
So, let's go back to the homicides. Like, when you see...
I mean, shit, they want to kill niggas anyway. Shit, let them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Let them niggas have their own little purge over there. You feel what I'm saying? Let them have their own little, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, niggas... Hood niggas that are fucking like angry, all that shit, mad as hell at the world, bruh. Put all them niggas together, bruh. Send them niggas over there, you know what I'm saying? Let them niggas, you know what I'm saying, handle some business over there. I guarantee it. That take off a lot of steam. That take off a lot of steam for niggas. They come back over here, you know what I'm saying, peaceful, you know what I'm saying? Just go outside, you know what I'm saying? They go outside and be drinking tea outside, looking at the birds and shit for.
What does it make you think about the future of the city? And what does it make you think about
gun violence?
I just mind my business.
How many funerals have you guys been to people that have gotten killed by gun violence?
I was just, all my friends got, everybody I know,
Damn.
I lost to get killed. I've been to two, I lost my daddy to gun violence, so it's been in my whole life, you feel me?
What do you think about the H word?
What you mean?
Honky?
Oh, shit.
H block, I give you the H pass. You my honky.
So it's like you said, nigga. So,
And speaking of H Pass, we're launching a revolutionary new product. Isn't it beautiful? If you'd like the first bite at the apple of getting this, join the email list at TommyGMcGee.com. Anywhere in the country now, you have the card.
all right, as soon as some shit go in, I'm call Tommy G.
With great power comes great responsibility. You know?
So can we give you the pass?
What if I just say it in my head right now? If that's
Say it.
okay. Pet peeve, thing that bothers you, thing that really grinds your gears a little bit.
Somebody telling me something.
Y'all think Tommy V got the N-word pass? Me personally, I think he do. Literally, he can literally just call up all these niggas that he made a video with and then handle that, bro.
Not gonna do. Like, I ain't gotta be on my time, it ain't gotta be perfect timing, but as long as you say you're gonna do it, come through and do it. You gotta stand on your word.
Do you experience a lot of people not living up to their word or not being reliable?
Yeah, and that's why I be around the same people. Like, every time you come visit me, we tap in, you gonna see the same new people. We ain't doing no recruiting, looking for nobody. Like, we built on family. This shit's organic.
Let's go back to H Block one more time. When will you go back there?
I ain't gonna lie, I go back really whenever I can. Like, you feel me?
Do you not live there anymore?
No, hell no. Like, but I still go back there and visit family and reminisce, old times.
What made you leave?
Well, it's just really, like, when you got a face like mine, anywhere I can go, Subway, they gonna know me. Kroger, anywhere I go, they gonna know me. So with the life I live, I kind of gotta protect myself from everything, all the obstacles I got. From police to ops to anything, I gotta be on extra point than everybody else because I'm a known face.
Does that get exhausting? You constantly have to think about where you're going and who might be there and...
Nah, because it's what I chose. What you sign up for, it's like, you get a job description now. It's a 12-hour shift. It's going to be boxes, heavy lifting, and you get in there and be like, man, I ain't want to lift nothing heavy. This is what you signed up for. You've seen the job description. You know what's going on.
H-Block, thank you for welcoming us back to Louisville. Thank you for keeping us safe.
You know how we're going to keep you safe. And I got a little white dog shit for you.
I have a dog that shits and it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, just a light little 5. It ain't nothing, you feel me? Now,
What's your hope for the future, dude?
My hope for the future is that the youth can understand and learn from our lessons and aspire to be something greater than what we've been. And my hope for me is to take this shit all the way to the top, really to be able to put my guys in position who do clothes, who do car detailing, who do boxing. All my guys that I can take in and the fame I get and the notoriety I get, spread it throughout my city so we can grow. I said my nigga in the jail, he had cell, he off the boxing. Yeah. I'm a rapper just like Wayne, but in the streets I'm stepping.
Hey, nigga, what's it? Hey, hold on. Nigga, ain't this nigga off Beyond Scared Straight? This nigga still do. Nigga, wait. Hey, does niggas know who this is? Yo, I don't know. I can't find this shit, nigga, but I know this nigga's off Beyond Scared Straight. But I've seen this face before off Beyond Scared Straight. Nigga still doing bad. I swear, yes, bro, it is. This nigga was on Beyond Scared Straight, bro.
The school I'd rather spend and go to college.
His grandma, I think he lived with his grandma and shit.
Bitches seeing she slam Perkins in her pocket. Slide down the lane with something big and ugly. Then it's rhyming. These niggas lame, don't let them you out like Mr. Crocker. My bitch keep acting up, I add another to my roster. Dreadhead, playing with that chop like he a roster.
There's perhaps no better alternative to the street life than combat sports. So we head to a boxing gym to talk to a professional boxer that grew up with H-Block Duke. Here's what he had to say.
What's going on?
Nice to meet you, man. How you doing?
My nigga Big Sin right there, man.
When it comes to boxing, man.
The great Muhammad Ali from Louisville, Kentucky, but don't ever forget that shit. Like, we do that shit too. We got them guns, but we'll put them hands on you.
Right now, rap, you hear a lot of people that rap about, oh, we don't fight it out no more, we just shoot. To me, I think that's cowardly. Yeah. I feel like we need to go back to the old school fight. Because there's a lot less consequences. Like, if I have a fight with someone, I get a bloody lip, he might get a...
But I'm going to tell you how black fights go. It'll be a one-on-one. If somebody start losing, When somebody jumps in, then somebody gets shot.
Why?
I don't know.
Where's the honor in that?
I don't think people know how to control their emotions and anger.
Okay.
And I think it all started with the video camera. Once somebody can have you get knocked out for life, like, you know, back in the day, I think he got knocked out. I heard he got knocked out. No, it's on my phone. Look, he just got knocked out.
And so for as long as you live there.
That is facts though. You can't really take them niggas be like, oh hell no. Like if you get knocked out, bro, instantly. Like as soon as the fight start, bro, everybody pull out their phones. Nigga get knocked out, boom, it's over. You're cooked. So in order for you to, you know what I'm saying, kind of ease that pain, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put in that work. You gotta glock that motherfucker back and handle business. That's the sad reality. Sad reality.
People, oh, you're the guy that got the fuck.
It's the embarrassment part. I know a lot of people that done died behind fights. Like,
So they won a fight and then died.
They won a fight and died.
That's crazy.
I try to stay out of any altercation. I don't want to fight. We're not in jail. We're not in court. Okay, that's but any other way, I'm straight.
Plus, most things aren't worth fighting about. When everything's said and done, wasn't worth the risk.
Facts.
They tell me slow down cause I'm living too fast. Even if I change, might get hunted by my past. So focus on my money, try and put it in the stash.
So what got you into boxing?
So it was a guy in here. He actually passed away. His name was Troy. My friend was boxing. I wanted to go to the gym with him, but I never did. But what made me like really pursue it is I saw them fighting in the restroom. They both boxed here. One of them, like it was crazy. He hit him hard, right? Rattled him, knocked him in the restroom, and I was like, damn. I was trying to figure out how to do that. You know, I was trying to figure out. Yeah. I pay attention to shit, so I'm wondering like, how the hell did he hit him that hard? It was crazy. He was way bigger than him. So I came in the gym, and for real, what got me stuck into it was catching up. So my first 2 years, getting touched. So I'm like, shit, I lost. I can't quit now.
That's the thing about any good martial art. The first few years, the time you show up to the gym, you're gonna get beat down, you're gonna get tapped.
Yeah, that's the only way to get better.
But once you survive that and emerge, then it's like, okay, now you're the one putting around people.
Exactly.
How long have you been boxing for?
10 years. This will be 11 years this year.
What has boxing brought into your life?
It brought me a lot of like peace, mind control, like temper-wise, like whatever you're going through, man, you can come in here and leave it all in here. Frustration, man, sadness. You can come in here and hit whatever you want to believe, you know, all your problems gone. So it's more like therapy.
Yeah, I always say the gym is my church.
Yeah.
Every time I leave that parking lot, I'm driving home, I'm relaxed. Someone cuts me off in traffic, I don't give a shit. I just feel good, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think boxing can bring to the youth?
It'll give them a strong mental, you know, to keep them something to work towards every day. 'Cause just something that small right there, you got to do takes a lot of focus. And just that way he's doing. So coming in here will build a strong mentality for people, young kids.
H-Block, what's kept you from joining this gym?
I ain't gonna lie. What kept me from joining this gym? Like, cause like, I'll be knocking niggas out. Like, you feel my aggressiveness? I'm already like that. So if I got any nicer, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I probably just go straight in the bar every night, knock somebody out.
Yeah.
Just on some this shit.
Kind of crazy. The better you get and the more dangerous you get at fighting, the less you actually fight.
Yeah.
Because you gotta walk away from fights.
Because you know what you can do.
Because you have a responsibility not to hurt someone.
Yep.
That's the balance. But like you said, like we growing up the same era, you know. Look, I'm probably the only one that like took this route out of everybody, you know.
Why do you think more of your friends didn't join you?
I didn't really promote this because I was losing. So my first 2 years, I didn't want nobody to know that I was boxing because I ran for questions like, what's your record? Shit like that. But now it's up. It is what it is.
My answer is he's been a leader. Like ever since we was young, elementary school, middle school, he has never been a follower. He always did him. Like you could tell when a person's gonna have their own path and be their own man and stand on what they want to stand on. And that's why we don't hang every day because we do two totally different things, have two different paths, but we have the same type of vision and drive. And once you see somebody that you came from yay high with though, doing this, you gotta respect it.
Because a lot of people, especially growing up at a young age, they're tempted to go the street route. Do you think boxing is something that can take them out of the streets and put them on a good path?
Yeah.
I come from the same environment, same mentality. I just gotta use it in here.
You see the street when he knocks somebody out. it comes out of him, but he knows how to conduct himself. He's a professional.
What does boxing bring to the youth?
It gives them a place to go after school. Most of the kids that I deal with, I work with the kids that most people don't want to work with. You know what I mean? It gives them an outlet, it gets them off the street, gets them healthy, and it gives them something to work towards. This guy came to me, he was 8 years old, he was this tall. Okay, he's 12 years old now, he's going to be the #1 fighter in the country by the end of the year.
Wow.
Damn.
You know what I mean? He's like my son. I mean, I love this guy. He loves me back. I mean, I was adopted, so therefore, went out in life, I was pretty successful. Wanted to come back and give back. My son started boxing, started training him in a garage. From that garage, he became a youth WBC world champion, and through that, John Hill went to school with him. And I started a lot of single parents. A lot of these guys had single parent homes. Started in my garage working with a lot of these young men. They became national champions, and we just grew the. I mean, look at the facility now, man. We work with the Police Athletic League. I mean, I got a lot of cops that are friends. You know, when I was younger. Of course, I grew up in a neighborhood too where it seemed like they were only there for bad things. So I think getting an understanding, a lot of these guys just get up and go to work just like us now. There's bad people everywhere you go. Of course. Good and bad. And I know, unfortunately, a lot more good than bad. Yeah. So when you come here and you work, you show up every day, there's rewards on it.
Combat sports, especially for boys that grew up with a dad in the household, it gives them purpose, it gives them confidence, and a coach can be, and a mentor can kind of replace a father in a little bit.
Absolutely.
When my pop passed away in high school, I had a room full of coaches I could go, and I knew that they had my back. That meant a lot to me. That helped with my healing process.
Absolutely. Give yourself a purpose. I mean, when you come to Louisville TKO, top-notch boxing, it's family. We're going to work hard, and you're going to win. It's going to give you a place to go after school, and we're going to be your second family. Been building champions since 2005, 2006.
I'm glad that there's men like you walking this earth, so thank you for what you do.
Thanks for stopping by, brother. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, man. Have a good day, okay? So, folks, combat sports is really big to me. That's why I started the Milwaukee Wrestling Academy, 6333 West Douglas Avenue. We have a state-of-the-art facility for kids in Milwaukee to come train. If you want to contribute towards the mission, we're paying coaches, fundraising for the kids.
Yeah, he do like he a wrestler. I'm not gonna. I might have to go to this. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to go to this one. I ain't gonna lie. I've always wanted to get into the boxing, but I don't know, bruh. It was like, damn, boxing is probably like, it's really hard, bro. It's really hard on your mental, and if you ain't really mental strong enough, bro, it's gonna teach you that. And I ain't never know if I was ready for that. I never really had the anger really to like even do boxing, to be honest with you. I just never really like, I don't know. I just never really had that mentality to even try boxing or like had enough anger in me. I feel like you always had. I thought you had always had that anger in order to do boxing, but now I figure now I understand that you don't. Like, you know, it's good that you don't have anger, like, you know, because you can't win with anger in you, but in a boxing match. But I don't know, but I've always wanted to try. But now I want to try boxing though. I want to see like what it is and what it ain't. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to hit up Kentucky because these niggas like they really about that. You feel me? But my coach, he's a boxing instructor, but you know, he just like my coach, he teaches Deontay Wilder, so it's like, you know, he always say, you know, boxing is it's a grown man sport. It's not for everybody, so I don't know if it's for me, you know. It takes time, and it also is like, you know, your timing has to be perfect, and my timing is, I've always been kind of uncoordinated, so I never really, you know, got into that. But I don't know, man. Let's see, bro. I don't know, bro. We'll see though. You know, in the future, maybe, you know, hey, I'll probably, you know, try to get into boxing or something like that. You know, who knows, bro? You know, the world is filled of shit, you know. So I don't know, bro. Maybe in maybe in the near future, y'all niggas see me, you know what I'm saying, boxing. I probably won't fight nobody, but I probably just do it just because, like, you know, because it's nice to learn how to fight, you know. You should all, I feel like everybody, you know, should know at least how to, you know, protect themselves. So, yeah, man.